Hello, Flosstube, and Happy New Year. Happy 2016. I am going to be doing a little update video. I've been spending the afternoon putting away decorations, and I'm kind of tired now, so I'm going to sit on the couch and do some stitching, and I have a video picked out, one of my favorites, Jane Eyre. This is my favorite version of the movie. Yeah, I keep getting it at the library, so eventually I need to buy myself a copy of it. And I have my tea here and a piece of chocolate. So I figured I'm gonna sit and relax, but before I do that, I'm gonna do a little bit of an update and show you what I stitched in December, and I would also like to do a tag. And what you see in front of me too is, well, since it's a new year, I've decided I wanted to kind of go through my stash, my pattern stash, and see what I have and make a list. See if I can find the list. Yeah, nope. Nope, wait. I'm so organized, aren't I? Here it is, of possible stitching projects for the coming year. Now, no way am I going to be able to stitch all that, but I have so much, I kind of forgot what I would really like to work on. And so I kind of went over things and written down kind of what I would like to think about working on over the next year. So anyway, I'll go ahead and show you my last finish for 2015. This is Let It Go by Lindsay Scott. And I made this for my daughter, and I turned it into a little pillow. And it turned out really cute. I just used simple blue backing for it, fabric. Anyway, my daughter loved it. It's sitting on her bed. She got a Frozen comforter set for Christmas, so it matches well with that, and yeah, she likes it. The last part of this, this piece kind of gave me trouble because I was running out of thread, so I only used one strand to fill this out, and yeah, so it looks a little strange. And Elsa is off count, but I was running out of time in finishing this. I only had a few days before Christmas, and so I knew that I didn't have time to go back and fix it, so I had to hurry up. And I didn't even have time to go to Joann's and buy a different color, the DMC color. I forget what it was. It was some blue, obviously. Anyway, so that was my last finish for 2015. Yay! Okay, and this is the newest start I have. This is Joan Elliott. I did figure out the name. I think it was a Sentimental Afghan. It was part of, do I have it with me? No, I don't. It's part of the Ultimate Fantasy Cross Stitch magazine, and it's pretty. It's kind of taking me a little bit longer than I thought it would take. There's a lot of detail in it, and there's lots of confetti. Her hair was driving me nuts at one point. I was really struggling with it, and it had lots of confetti in her hair, and so finally it was driving me nuts, and so I just decided to do one solid color because I figured, well, it's a small project. It shouldn't be giving me this much trouble, so, and I'm not really enjoying it, but I would like to finish it, so I'm going to simplify it a little bit and just stick with one color for her hair. But I'm doing pretty well. I finished the wreath last night, and well, the green part of it. I still have to fill in the bow, and yeah, so it's coming along. I think it'll be very pretty when that's finished. Alright, and the next whip I have is Rainbow Trails by Joan Elliott. Last time you saw it, I only finished like this gold part here, and since then I've worked on filling some of it in, gotten around here. It's coming along. I kind of decided I am not going to be starting any larger projects until I get this one finished. So this one is going to be my large project priority for the next few months. I'll hopefully be able to finish it pretty soon. But I had to stop because I found out that, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, probably not, but there's a stain right here in this corner, and I have no idea where it came from. So I'm kind of tempted to go ahead and wash it, at least this part, because I don't really want to stitch on it when it's all dirty and nasty like that. But I have no idea where that stain came from. It's kind of driving me nuts. Okay, I'm really sorry if the video's very shaky. I'm holding my tablet and kind of forget I'm moving around so much. So I'll try to keep it more steady here. I'm sorry. I'm holding it, so it's hard. Anyway, I'm going to show you a few things, a few cross-stitch things I got for Christmas from family. This one is the Teddy Bear in Cross-Stitch, or Teddy Bears in Cross-Stitch. It's a really adorable book, and I love it. I'm going to go ahead and show you a few things. I'm flipping over here, that way I don't show any patterns. Oops. And of course I lost the page. I love these. These ones are called, there we go, Calendar Teddies by Joan Elliott. And they are so cute. And I am definitely going to be stitching these up. I think that would be something that would be really fun for me to do, because I love month things for cross stitch and seasons, so this would be just perfect for me. And they don't look like they're too hard, so I'm going to be stitching those up this year. I'm going to try to do one each month, so I'm going to do that. Oh, and there was another thing in here I wanted to show that I really liked. Let's see if I can find it. Thank you for being patient with me. This is another one by Joan Elliott. It's called Why I Love My Teddy. It's a little palmacy. It says, why I love my teddy. He is made for cuddling. Oops. He's made for cuddling. He's never afraid of the dark. He can keep a secret. He will never grow old. He's my best friend. And most of all, because he loves me. So I thought that was really cute. I think I'll stitch that up sometime. Oops, sorry. And also, I liked, I think these are by Leslie Tier. I like this one. There's it's part of like a little seasonal teddy one. So they have this is the winter one, and they have an autumn one, and a spring one. I'm going to go ahead and just show you the ones I like. I like this. I think this is the summer one. I like that one. Really adorable book. I'm really happy that I got it. And another one I got was, this is a A Cross-Stitch Christmas by Treasured Memories, and this is a really beautiful book. Has some really cute patterns in here by different designers. See. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with this camera. I'm probably making everyone so motion sick right now. So sick to their stomach. I just try not to show any patterns. Okay, I'm going to show, oh, here's one. This is by Nora Corbett. I thought that was really cool, and I love this one here. Yeah, lots of pretty designs in that one. So I was really happy when I got those. Well, anyway, I think that's all I have to show for an update. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do a tag. This is Teresa Little Stitcher end of the year tag. Go ahead and answer these questions. Okay, number 1, what is the most useful tip you have ever gotten from watching Flosstube community? Oh, well, I've gotten a lot of information over the past year from watching everyone's videos, and that's kind of hard to answer. I think most useful for me, I guess, would be some finishing projects and fabric dyeing and how to make French knots, and yeah, I suppose that would be it. Number 2, what is the best cross-stitch related thing you have learned this year? French knots, for sure, because I didn't know how to do it, and I had so much trouble making French knots in the past until I watched someone's video. I forget who. Or, well, she didn't really do a tutorial, I think, but she did give a tip of holding the floss when you make a French knot, and that does help. I think, or it might have been Facebook. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't answer that question very well. Okay, number 3. Based on 2015, what have you learned that you will not do in 2016, if anything? I would say it would probably be ice dyeing. I tried that when I was doing fabric dyeing, and I had really terrible results. And I mean, well, not terrible, just not the way I expected it to turn out. So I guess that would be it. Okay, number 4, what is your favorite Flosstube videos to watch? I like everyone's videos. I like the updates, the hauls, the tags, the tutorials, the stash, and yeah, I like everyone's videos. I like all of them. They're fun to watch while I'm stitching. Okay, based on this year's cross-stitching, what is your most used tools or objects? My cross-stitch, that's not what I meant to say. My Q-snap is probably my most used, and I got some embroidery scissors that are quite handy. Before that, I was just using just normal scissors, but they weren't very sharp, so yeah, those work a lot better now for when snipping the thread. Okay, number 6. Based on your experience in 2015, do you now prefer smaller projects or bigger projects, full coverage or not? I prefer smaller projects, and I do not like full coverage. Even though I didn't stitch anything full coverage this year, I know from past experience I did work on a small project that was full coverage, but it was a pain and I didn't like it. So no, I don't like full coverage at all. Okay, number 7, do you stitch cards as well as other things? I don't stitch cards, but I do like to stitch ornaments. So, and pillows, those kind of things. Okay, number 8, what has been your biggest accomplishment this year? I would say the number of finishes I've had. I've had, I think I counted, I sat down and counted the other day, and I think it was close to 38. I think it was 38. Yeah. I didn't take a picture of all of them, but yeah, I did. I think I finished 38 things this year. And then my biggest cross stitch, I think one I'm most proud of, would probably be my Black Forest cake. I think that would probably be it. I'm sorry, I'm still shaking the tablet. The tablet's really heavy, and and my hand is shaking. Sorry. What was the most disappointing stitching thing in 2015? I don't think I really have anything disappointing that happened in 2015. I think I have to think for a moment. I think it would probably be the nursery rhymes Joan Elliott. Yeah, that one just didn't really work out for me too much. I mean, I still want to stitch on it, but yeah, I just didn't get finished. Oh no, I take that back. That probably wouldn't be it. I think I'm a little disappointed that I wasn't able to finish Rainbow Trails by Joan Elliott. Yes, I would say that would probably be my most disappointing thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm still disappointed too about the nursery rhymes, but I can always pick it up and not make it a UFO anymore. What is your funniest moment in 2000, your stitching moment in 2015? I would say, well, other than me stumbling around and making my videos, I laugh at myself all the time when I make these videos. I would say it was this summer. I was stitching Rainbow Trails and I had the pattern out, and I was sitting on a hill and I was in one of those plastic chairs, and I lost my balance and I tumbled out of the chair and I landed on the pattern and I ripped the pattern. And so when I picked it up, it looked like it was all torn apart, and so I had to get the tape out and try to tape things back together. So that was pretty funny. And probably pretty annoying too. What was your worst stitching moment? I don't have one. I think I had a pretty good year. Okay, number 12. If you were put on a deserted island, what 5 stitchy things would be your must-have items? Okay, well, I'm assuming that on this deserted island, I would have an unlimited supply of floss, fabric, a Q-snap, and scissors, and needles. So I'm just gonna say, like, the 5 patterns I would take with me. So I'm going to cheat a little bit on that question. And I would take this book here, Carousel Horses and Cross Stitch by Donna Cooler. I would take the Ultimate Cross Stitch Fantasy magazine. And I would take Bewitching Cross Stitch by Joan Elliott. And I would take Christmas Cross-Stitch Treasures by Joan Elliott. And Fairy Enchantment by Joan Elliott. Those would be the 5 things I would take with me, because there's lots of different patterns in there, and they're all beautiful, and I'm sure it would keep me occupied for a long, long time. Okay, number 13. Which 4 Flosstubers would you like to have on your desert island with you, and why? Well, I can't really answer that question because I like everyone's videos, and I would be happy with anyone who would be trapped on the island with me, I guess. As long as they like to cross stitch, I guess. And yeah. So anyway, that's all I have for this year. And 2015 was a really great year. I finished a lot, and I only ended up with 2 UFOs. And that was The Nursery Rhymes by Joan Elliott and The Mermaid by, I'm going to butcher her name. I know it. Passion Rasami. Yes, I did. Good job butchering her name. And, yeah. So I think this year has turned out really well. I mean, last year. Last year is 2016 now. Okay. Yes. So it was a good year. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and I hope everyone has a great stitching year that's coming up. And thank you everyone for commenting and subscribing and putting up with my crazy camera skills. Anyway, Happy New Year!